Hey, happy Saturday. Okay, so today's scope is going to be so important for you today, this weekend, really now throughout the holidays, that you're going out to eat, that you're dining out. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing 12, seriously 12, it's so many I had to write them down so I didn't forget, of my favorite dining out hacks. So you're at the restaurant, I gotta hurry. Okay, so this is just some real life practical tips. These are just some tips that will help you to still enjoy the holidays, to go out to eat at a restaurant with your family, but also in the same way, not undo all of the hard work that you've put in with our workouts and our nutrition for the Abs by Christmas challenge. Okay, so we're gonna hurry because we've got a sister who is already at a restaurant and needs some tips. So let me jump in to these 12 tips and then we can talk and I'll answer any questions that you have. Hey, good morning. I don't know about you, but there was a time for me in my fitness journey where I really struggled with balance. And you guys who are in the BeyondFit Life Club, you know that our motto is healthy, happy, balanced. And I think that that's so important because, previously in another world, I was a fitness pro and I did not want to eat at restaurants at all because it was kind of like off track, and it stressed me out. I would get all worked up and I'd be worried, like, what am I going to order? I'm going to be off plan. And then what happened, unfortunately, is when I did eat out, I couldn't eat out without just going crazy. So I couldn't make healthy choices. I couldn't practice moderation. I was like going to the restaurant, hey, Christy. And then I'd just go crazy because it was like off my plan. And then I would have to get back on track. And then it was a revolving cycle. Can you guys relate to that? The weekends were extra tough because, my husband's home from work and we have maybe family in town. My family's coming in town for Thanksgiving. And, everybody wanted to eat out and celebrate and enjoy. And here I was either not wanting to do anything or going crazy and not practicing balance, or being really healthy with that either. So I think that it's important to learn tricks, to have tools that you can use to help you practice balance. And so these are 12. I'm sure I could come up with more, but these are the 12 that I wrote down. So I need somebody to be a secretary, and I'm just going to read them from my notebook so I don't forget any. But will you type the tip in the comments so people, if they're jumping on, they can take notes? Will you take notes and write these down? You can leave this list in your purse or type it on your phone and save it as an app. And when you go out to eat, just remember, even just pick one or two of these tricks and it'll be helpful. Okay, so first, limit yourself to one serving of bread or crackers or chips, or don't have any at all. So my weakness is eating out at our local Mexican restaurant. You guys who know me know I love chips and salsa. Previously, in another life, when I couldn't practice balance, when I didn't have the tools to go to a Mexican restaurant without inhaling like 12 baskets of chips, can somebody get on the block-in patrol? I'm not even gonna bother, but if you're on and you could block for me, that would be amazing. So I would eat like 12 baskets of chips, not 12. But a whole basket maybe. And so now I can go and I can enjoy, one serving, or I can have one piece of bread without eating the entire bread basket, or without eating the entire basket of chips. Okay, so that's tip number one. Tip number two, this is a good one if you're a soup kind of person. Yeah, chips and queso addict, me too. So yeah, a serving would be like a general handful. Yeah, ask for a cup of soup instead of a bowl. And if you have an option between soups, like the soup of the day or, whatever's on their menu, try not to get a cream soup. So vegetable, the minestrone soup, broth soups, those are going to be best in terms of staying on track with your nutrition. Now, am I saying you can never have a cream soup? No, but I'm just talking about, some helpful ways if you're looking to order at a restaurant that you can limit the, crazy amount of calories. Not supersizing. Exactly. So this is Claire. She's a BeyondFit trainer. Claire, throw up some more emojis. You should follow her because she's awesome too. But go for a cup instead of a bowl. Enjoy, the soup of the day, but go for a normal size, which is actually going to be the cup, rather than like a jumbo size, which is going to be the bowl. Okay. And then if you want to go for like a lighter option, a broth-based soup, a vegetable-based soup is going to be a little bit better than those heavy, thick cream soups. It's really warm. I think today is actually cooler and it's like in the 70s. But we had earlier this week, it was like, we almost got up into like the high 70s. It's hot, but it's beautiful. The leaves are changing and it's gorgeous. Okay, how much would be considered a serving of chips? Sadly, it's not many. Those little kitty bags of chips that they have at Chipotle? They end up being like a little bit more than a handful. I think on like bags of chips, like tortilla chips, they'll say maybe 9 chips is a serving. So it's definitely not a basket full. Actually, Christy, my boys are out hiking today. I had a baby shower at church this morning. So I went off to do the girl baby shower thing and they are out hiking. So that's why it's quiet. And I finally had a minute to Periscope with you guys. So that was tip number 2. Tip number 3, ask for dressings and sauces on the side. This has become like second nature to me. And it doesn't like diminish the taste of your food at all. It doesn't diminish like the enjoyment of your meal, but it helps you to avoid like they could throw 300 or 400 calories worth of dressing and sauce. And sometimes I think it takes away from the taste of the meal. So ask for dressings and sauces on the side, and use them for taste or not at all. Yeah, butter too. I don't even feel like I need dressings on a lot of the salads and stuff at restaurants these days because they have fruit, they have, a little sprinkle of nuts or, whatever for great flavor. So ask for your dressing or your sauces on the side, and then you can dip or you can use small amounts, but you don't need to go overboard. Okay, so that was tip number 3. Here's tip number 4. This kind of goes along with it. Dip your fork in dressing and then into your salad. Now, at first, people are going to give you weird looks, but then they'll get used to you doing it. Patrick's like, it's nothing now. But if I'm using salad dressing, I'll dip my fork in the dressing and then I'll get my bite of salad. And I still get the taste of the dressing. It still has the flavor without being like drenched and dripping in super high calorie, high fat, high carb dressing. Okay, so that's tip. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, another tip regarding dressing. You're just not a dressing girl. Well, then you don't even have to worry about that. That's good. Another tip is to order like a vinaigrette dressing instead of a mayonnaise-based dressing. The mayonnaise-based dressings are just going to be a lot higher in fat. And a lot of times, when you're eating at a restaurant, you're already going to have a higher fat meal just the way that it's prepared. So using a vinaigrette is a good option there. Another kind of tip regarding salads was ask for no cheese or ask for cheese on the side, and then you can have a sprinkle. But a lot of times, like at restaurants, it's like the cheese is just piled on, and maybe you don't need that much. It's like 3 or 4 servings of fat. And so I'm not saying never have cheese, but I'm saying these are some options to keep your dining out experience, just a little bit lower in the calorie range. I've been to restaurants, even a salad, and looked at the nutrition labels, and a salad will be like 1,200 calories because it has dressing and cheese and bacon and all this, and it doesn't need to be that way. So here's another tip. Ask for the vegetable of the day instead of potato or rice or a pasta side dish. So, typically, like if you're ordering a steak, I love a good steak, instead of ordering the rice or the pasta or the potatoes, good, I hope this is helpful, I'll order the vegetable of the day. And I'll just ask for it steamed, and that's a great way to, stay on track, focus on the 2 Ps, protein and produce, and still enjoy a meal out with my family. Let's see. Select an appetizer as a main dish. Has anybody ever done this before? Good. Yay. Hey, I'm so glad that this is helpful. Hey, Fonda. adding a soup or a salad or a vegetable as a side dish and then having your appetizer as a main dish is a great way to help with portion control. So I don't know about the restaurants where you guys are, but we are in the South and our portions are insane. You guys, like, it is insane how much food they give you. So a lot of times the restaurants around here will offer smaller portions as an appetizer, and then they'll also have that like as an entree, but I'll just order the appetizer and then I'll ask for a salad with it. So I still get the great meal, but I'm not, getting like 3 portions on one plate because I'm really tempted to clear my plate. Even though I know that that's bad, I just, oh, great. Glad you like the notebook. I'm glad this is helpful too. I just like, I don't know, it's the way I grew up. I clear my plate. So if it's there, I'm going to eat it. But if it's not there, I'm not going to eat it because it's not because I'm hungry. I'm just mindlessly eating. So that's another tip. Let's see. You can choose a healthy item that's designated on the menu. I mean, a lot of times they will note on menus, like with a green circle or whatever, that it's a lower fat or, just a healthier, higher protein option. So look for those on the menus of places that you're at. This kind of goes along with the appetizer tip, but ask for a half portion, or don't eat everything on your plate. Now, I told you I am guilty of eating what's on my plate whether or not I'm hungry. So asking for a half portion is a great option, or I'll split my meal with Jackson. So a lot of times we'll go out to eat and I'll ask for another plate and then I'll cut my steak and my veggies or whatever in half and give some to Jackson, or Patrick and I don't usually share because he can handle the whole portion. But that's an idea that you can do as well. Yeah, you always share. Well, that's perfect. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Are you guys seafood lovers? Because we're on the coast, we have so much delicious seafood around here. Like, we have amazing fresh seafood places. So what I do if I'm going out for seafood is I'll use lemon. I'll ask for some lemon and I'll use that to season my fish rather than tartar sauce. So that's a tip. The fish is so great. It's fresh, it's delicious, but it just needs a little something. Instead of the crazy tartar sauce, I'll just use some lemon. And then this is tip number 12. Order a side salad instead of fries when you're ordering fast food. Now, I'm not bashing fast food because sometimes you need to go through the drive-thru. Sometimes, lunch is crazy and you need something fast. Sometimes you're just out doing Christmas shopping and need something fast. So I'm not saying no fast food, but if you do, maybe skip the fries and ask for a side salad instead. And that's going to help you stay on track. Yeah, Wendy's has great side salads. I love their, I haven't had this in a while, but I think they have a Caesar side salad. And then you could do like a grilled chicken breast. I don't know if they offer that, but you could even just get the sandwich and then add that to the top of your salad. So those are my tips. I hope that's helpful. Thank you. I got the notebook from TJ Maxx. Yeah, I'm like a notebook freak because I love making lists. So whenever I find a cute notebook, I always gotta snatch it up. So those are tips. Yes, I already did. Have you done your sprints and your plank? If you're a BeyondFit Life member, or you're in our Abs by Christmas challenge, you have sprints today and a plank if you're doing Planksgiving. Good. I'm so glad this was helpful. How about this? Because it's really long. There's 12. I think you can watch the replay as soon as I end this broadcast and then you'll catch the other ones. I can post this link and yeah, I can post the tips if you want me to write them out. Would that be helpful? Would it be helpful to have like the tips written out? I just scribbled them in here, but I can type them up. I'll post these tips in the BeyondFit Life Facebook group. Does that sound good? I'll post them in the members group for you. I think I still have a little bit of time while the boys are hiking, so I can do that for you today. So that'll help you stay on track this weekend, whether, you're going out or whatever you're doing with your nutrition, that'll help you stay on track. Good. Okay. Well, I'm going to go then and I'll type these up and I'll post them in the Beyond Baby members group and the BeyondFit Life members group. So everybody in those members group will have those tips. I will post them before the boys get home and before it gets crazy. And then don't forget your planking and your sprints. Check in on Facebook, on Instagram, tag me so I can see you. And I think that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Anybody doing anything exciting? I showed you my Christmas trees already up. We're starting just small pieces of Christmas decorating because Jackson's so excited about it and he thinks it's so fun. So we're putting up a little bit at a time. Oh, yeah, thanks. I know the Fitbit's like totally not fashion-y, but I like numbers and I like keeping track. Yeah, you're putting Christmas stuff up today too. Awesome. My family's coming into town for Thanksgiving, so I thought it would be good to at least get a jump start a little bit because, you know, after Thanksgiving, we only have like 4 weeks or not even till Christmas. Oh gosh, Claire. Yeah, so Claire's in Germany. Claire's our BeyondFit trainer. She's putting her little monkeys to bed. Good. I hope they sleep well for you tonight. Sprints. Awesome. Already done your Christmas decorating. Cool. Okay, so if you're not a member, I think I forgot to mention this at the beginning, we'd love for you to join us. You can go to beyondfitlife.com and you can download, we're doing our Abs by Christmas challenge right now. It's really, really fun and the workouts are tough. You can download all of our workouts, a schedule that tells you what to do each day of the month now through Christmas. Lots of great healthy holiday recipes, tips and tricks. I'm gonna post these tips in the members group as soon as I hang up from this. Yeah, Christy's like, join, it's amazing. It really is. I don't like to be super salesy, so I kind of, I hope that you don't get that vibe, especially right now. I don't know, on social media, I feel like I'm getting requests and stuff from like MLMers and people trying to sell me stuff all the time, and I'm just like, stop trying to sell me. So I hope I don't come across that way, but if you need help and you'd like some workouts to do and you'd like to join an amazing group of sisters for accountability and support, we would love to have you. And you can find out all about that at beyondfitlife.com. You can also find me on social media. BeyondFit Life is our new IG account for our BeyondFit Army. And I'm also BeyondFit Mom on Instagram and Facebook. So, okay, Claire, are you still here? She might have gone to put her kids to bed. But if you are still here, throw up some more emojis. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to write this list and put it in the Facebook group.